Well, greetings everybody. What a weekend it was across the Mid-Atlantic. Friday, March 6th. Look at the snowfall totals across the Alleghenies. Monterville, West Virginia tops the list with 1 foot. Snowshoe, West Virginia, the ski resorts there are loving that. 11 inches of snow. Hidden Valley, 3 inches. Mount Storm, 2 inches of snowfall. Well, take a look at this video from Deep Creek Lake on Friday night. The snow was blowing across the road. We had low visibility, poor travel, and snow accumulation there on the roadway. That is Route 219 in Deep Creek Lake. Now, transition a little bit forward, and this is what we saw as we worked through today, Sunday, March 8th, if you're watching this on Sunday. And this is the visible satellite imagery, and I want to point out a couple things. First of all, this is the snowpack across the highlands of West Virginia. Notice it dissipates a far cry from what it was earlier today on Sunday. It dissipates very quickly with the warming temperatures. And notice this area right here. This is actually a controlled fire in northern Virginia, and the smoke spreading east towards Washington, D.C. Yes, this is in one of the state park areas, and this smoke was blowing towards the east. Some of the interesting things that you can see on visible satellite imagery once you don't have any sunshine, or any cloud cover, I should say. As a matter of fact, it was so sunny, it was so bright, and because we don't have yet full vegetation, the relative humidity was very low. It dropped to 9% on Sunday, March 8th in Hagerstown. Incidentally, the record low humidity for Hagerstown, since weather records have been kept in the late 1800s, is 8%, set on April 1st, 1981. So as you can see, this is the time of the year when it warms up, but the leaves aren't on the trees, the flowers haven't fully bloomed, and the relative humidity is very low. As a matter of fact, take a look at this. This is the 10-hour fuel moisture. This is basically the amount of moisture available at the surface. And when it gets as low as 9 to 10%, as it is east of the Blue Ridge Mountains, and you have an increased wind potential, that's when you set yourself up for wildfire risk or a high fire danger. And that will be the case on Monday as the temperatures warm, and we have a bit of a southwesterly wind that warms our temperatures well into the 70s, and the humidity drops to less than 30%. So even though we've had episodes of rain, we haven't had a deep snowpack this winter. So that means the topsoil is vulnerable to a lot of dry air and wildfire potential. Also, we've been so warm that the spring season is 20 days ahead of schedule, from Baltimore all the way up and through eastern New Jersey, back through the Blue Ridge Mountains. That's why you're seeing the flowers blossoming so early this year. All right, so let's take a look at the forecast for Monday. This is Monday, March 9th. Forecast highs in the low to mid 70s across much of the Mid-Atlantic. Take a look at the record highs, though. Hagerstown, 76 on Monday. The record high is 80. Washington, D.C. will be 5 degrees off from the record high. Very close in Richmond and also in Philadelphia. Now, the all-important supermoon is on Monday evening, so take a look at that. It was pretty bright in the sky on Sunday, but it's going to be a full moon Monday evening, and the best viewing weather will be along and east of I-81. If you live or are watching this from western parts of Pennsylvania and the Alleghenies, the moon will be obscured a bit by the cloud cover ahead of a cold front. The all-important forecast from the Hagerstown Almanack as we look forward: near record warmth on Monday the 9th, a few gusty showers on Tuesday, perhaps a thunderstorm. Some of those wind gusts could reach 40 miles per hour in the rain. Cooler late day rain on Wednesday the 11th. Early day breezy winds on Thursday, slightly cool. A mild start to the weekend, and then once we get into the 15th and 16th, we'll have a bit of rain, followed by mild weather 17th and 18th. And as you can see going forward, we do have a couple of opportunities for breezy winds, warm conditions, a couple of showers, but no snow in the forecast. The heavy rain potential here on Tuesday, March 24th. That will be followed by windy and cooler weather, and then a mild trend until we get to the very end of March. Then we have thunderstorms possible and very warm conditions. We transition to a stormy April. So this is a look at the detailed forecast for the Mid-Atlantic going forward. Don't forget, you can always log on to Almanack.com to get your hard copy of the Hagerstown Almanack 2020 edition, or sign up for Friends of the Almanack. That is the Almanack in digital form. We will have another update to the weather forecast in about 1 week. Have a great week, everyone.